mended by the rights and blessings sent from heaven. Stand through the darkest storms, endure, hand in hand we can ensure that the dream lives on and on toward a more perfect union. Oh, yeah, a more perfect union. Hand in hand we stand for a more perfect union, a more perfect union.
Thank you, Tim. Let's hear it for Tim. Y'all, it is my honor to introduce a woman whose voice inspires mothers, patriots, and believers across this nation. She is the Vice President of Moms for America and host of the powerful Moms for America podcast, which gives a platform to faith, family, and freedom. She is a national leader in the Miss Illinois that never was, Miss Debbie Kraulitis, singing her beautiful song.
Thank you so much. God bless you all. This is an original for our veterans. See, hear, pray. Whoops. There we go. See, star-spangled banners wave, and see how every soldier gave, and see home of the free and brave in America, and hear the songs that the choir sings, and hear the words that the preachers bring, and hear the sound of freedom's ring in America. See, hear, and pray for America. This is what we have to do. Pray for our dreams and our dignity, and pray for God's grace on humanity. Oh, sweet land of liberty in America. And see and hear and pray for America. Today, we honor our veterans. Thank you for all that you have given. Thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you for believing in America and defending her and giving us hope. We are forever, ever grateful. Thank you. For we're united unshakable. We're standing for one cause. America, here's what we must do. See, hear, and pray. America, America, it's our America for our freedoms. Oh, yes. Oh, oh, oh. God bless you. God bless you to our veterans.
Wow, absolutely amazing. So again, good morning, Washington, D.C., and welcome to the National Veterans Parade, right here in the heart of our nation's capital. I am Christy Clark, former Mrs. American, and honored to serve as your MC today. Today is not just a parade, it is a living tribute to those who have worn the uniform and to the families who've stood beside them. They have protected us all. We should all give them a round of applause. If you haven't already, let's go, DC. Wave your flags high and welcome the absolutely gorgeous Miss America, Cassie Donegan.
Please rise if you are able for our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Now that's a way to sing the national anthem. Thank you, Cassie. I am honored to introduce our next speaker. He is the reason, he and his wife are the reason behind this incredible event. National Veterans Parade would not be here if it was not for the Ventura family. So please welcome Francis Ventura.
Well, good morning, everybody, and good morning, veterans. Good morning, veteran supporters. It's a great morning to celebrate our veterans. And we should be doing it every day, but this weekend in particular is a great time to refocus and remember the freedoms that we have and why we have them. If it wasn't for our veterans, the men and women who have served and sworn the solemn oath to our Constitution, which is housed right at this National Archives, is the reason we have our freedoms. And we appreciate them, we appreciate our veterans, we want you to remember them all the time. And let's think about a lot of the things that veterans go through, veteran service organizations that help veterans when they come home. Because when veterans go and serve, they come back as a different person than when they left. And their families sometimes have struggle with it, they struggle with it, but we want them to know that we love them, we support them, and we'll never forget the sacrifices of the men and women who have served. There's a lot of reasons this happens. There had never before been a national parade that salutes these men and women that have served. It took 246 years, and 3 years ago it finally happened with the help of the Mayor Bowser's office. We want to give credit to the Mayor's office, the Mayor's Office of Veteran Affairs, and some of our supporters, and some of our sponsors, Events DC, who helps make a lot of events happen in this city. And this is the only city this could happen, a national parade. It can only be in Washington, DC. And it can only be on our national parade route, right here from the archives up to the White House. And as we march today to salute the men and women, I want everyone to know that this event still takes place, even though the federal government has their issues, and we're non-political or non-partisan. We support our veterans no matter what side of the aisle, no matter their race, color, or creed, because we are recognized through the fabric of our country is reflected in our veterans. So what I'd like you to do, thank you. Extremely important that we recognize them, of course, but we also appreciate all of those who support our veterans. But so today, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. We want to thank our media that have come out, and thank Fox Sports for being here. This is great. And all the media outlets that are covering this. There's a lot of people that didn't know this parade happened, but after today, I think a lot more people will. So with that, I'd like to also bring up our next presenter. We're going to have Christy come back up. So thank you very much, and have a great parade.
Thank you, Francis. All right, and the beauty behind the brains here doing our invocation for today is his absolutely beautiful wife, who is also behind this incredible organization, Miss Diane Ventura.
Thank you so much for being here. Biggest thing is we need to remember that every freedom that we have comes from the hand of God as we stand here at our nation's capital. We must remember every sacrifice made by every forefather and foremother before us, and we have to remember that to carry that torch into the next 250 years. So every veteran that took the oath to defend our Constitution, taken by the American veteran, we have to remember them and give glory to them forever. As we pray for our nation, Lord, we pray that our nation would always remember the sacrifices made by our veterans and honor their service. Guide us to find new ways to support our veterans and their families and to learn from their experiences. Instill in us a deep and abiding respect for those who have served this country so bravely. May they find purpose in their post-service lives and surrounded by a community that honors and remembers them. Lord, hear our prayer. Together we humbly come to you in prayer, asking for guidance as we put our nation first and protect our veterans. Amen.
Thank you, Diane. And now we are going to hear one more time from the beautiful Miss America, Cassie Donegan, singing America the Beautiful. Singing God Bless America.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with fur. with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home.
Let's hear it again for our beautiful Miss America. Cassie is incredible. Y'all, this day could not be possible without the Venturas, but behind the Venturas, we also have some amazing sponsors that have put this parade together. As Francis mentioned, it is not government funded, which is why we are able to do this parade today, and we are so thankful. Please, let's give it up for one of our amazing sponsors, MetLife. Here is Sean Levine.
Good morning, everyone. I'm happy to see such a great turnout for this important occasion, and hopefully the weather remains cooperative with us today. First, I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to the organizers of the National Veterans Day Parade, the sponsors, and most importantly, to the military service men and women, veterans, and the families that stand beside them. Your dedication and sacrifice are the foundation of our freedom, and your courage, your sense of duty, and your unwavering commitment to our nation are the reason we gather today in honor and celebration. As someone who has had the honor, and it is truly an honor, of serving in the United States military, I stand before you with deep pride and deep humility. Serving our country shapes our values, strengthens our resolve, and teaches us the true meaning of sacrifice, unity, and purpose. But our military service gives us more than just a uniform. It gives us lifelong friendships, a sense of duty, and a commitment to something greater than ourselves. I carry those lessons with me every single day, and I'm forever grateful for having the opportunity to serve this great nation. Serving in the U.S. military is one of the highest callings in active service to America. It's a commitment to defend the freedoms we cherish, to protect the values we uphold, and to stand ready to sacrifice for the greater good. It's a profound expression of our love for our country and legacy of courage that inspires generations. As we reflect today on the service and honor our veterans, our military service members and their families, I'm reminded of a quote from former President Ronald Reagan, who once said, "We remember those who are called upon to give all a person can give, and we remember those who are prepared to make that sacrifice if it were demanded of them in the line of duty, though it never was." Those words speak to the quiet courage that defines our veterans and our military men and women, not just in battle, but in every moment of service. That service doesn't end when the uniform comes off. It continues in how we support one another, especially our veterans and their families. That's why I'm proud to be part of an organization like MetLife that truly honors that commitment. MetLife has shown unwavering dedication to veterans, a legacy that began over 155 years ago when the company started to insure Civil War sailors. Today, that legacy lives on through MetLife Veterans Benefits, which provides world-class quality insurance coverage to veterans and their families, because support means caring for the entire family. I'm especially proud of the work of the MetLife Foundation, which has contributed over nearly $5 million to organizations like the Wounded Warrior Project, Veterans Village, and has positively impacted the lives of over 300,000 individuals. I'm deeply grateful for the privilege of having served our country, and I'm equally honored to be a part of MetLife, a company that truly values and uplifts those who have worn the uniform. In closing, I want to again extend my deepest gratitude to the organizers of the National Veterans Day Parade and to the sponsors who have given generously to make today happen. But above all, my heartfelt thanks goes to the courageous servicemen and servicewomen, to all of our veterans, and to all the families who stand with them through the entire path. USA! Your sacrifices, your strength, and your unwavering support to protect all that we value as Americans inspire us all. And I am truly humbled and truly honored to be here in your presence today to be part of this remarkable journey of service and support. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean, and especially a huge thank you to MetLife for helping us put this on today. One of our other large sponsors that we are so excited to have here is Events DC, and with us is Dr. Johnson.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. First, I just want to say thank you to the National Veterans Foundation for assembling us today just so we could recognize and pay honor to our veterans. I'm Dr. Stephen G. Johnson, Executive Vice President at Events DC. Events DC is the official convention and sports authority for the nation's capital. We're truly honored to be here with you today as we recognize our veterans. Our veterans, those who have made the sacrifice, the ultimate sacrifice, and those all who have worn the uniform for our freedoms. Each and every day, we recognize that without our veterans and those who have worn and those continue to wear the uniform, we would not be able to enjoy the freedoms that we have today and our liberties. So we thank them for their sacrifice. We thank them for their courage. We thank them for just continuing to love not only their families and themselves, but to love us. Why do they love us? Because they believe in the ideals that this country was founded upon. That each and every person have a right to be here, that we respect and we honor each other. It is truly an honor for Events DC to be here each and every year. And we will continue to pledge our commitment because we believe that we cannot just continue to exist and continue to enjoy and take for granted that we have each and every day. We recognize that Events DC, along with our President and CEO, Angie M. Gates, and Mayor Bowser, and all of those who are here in the nation's capital, that none other than before, that we have to continue to support each other. I just want to say thank you for giving us this opportunity to be here today. Again, we thank each and every veteran, but also we thank their families. We thank their families for their sacrifice and their commitments, because as those brave men and women are serving, their families also serve, and we recognize that. So I just want to say thank you for the opportunity to be here today. Thank you for continuing to give Events DC to be a catalyst and a vehicle to be a part of this so important occasion. So again, thank you to our veterans. Thank you for all that you do. And we just want to say thank you, and we appreciate and we respect you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson and Events DC for that. Y'all, I am so honored to introduce this next lady that is going to introduce our Grand Marshal for today. She is the Executive Director of America Future, which is an absolutely incredible organization. And this family is absolutely dedicated to our wonderful country. And I cannot say enough about the Flynn family. So please welcome the sister of General Flynn, Miss Mary Flynn O'Neill.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, fellow patriots and honored veterans and their families and Gold Star families. Today, under the banner of our nation's flag, we gather not just to remember history, but stand among it. Because every man and woman here today is a living chapter of the American story. A story written in courage, sacrifice, and unshakable faith in freedom. From the frozen fields of Valley Forge to the sands of Fallujah, from the storming of Normandy to the long watch of Kabul, America has never been short of warriors willing to stand between tyranny and liberty. And among those warriors stands my great brother. He carries the same torch of duty that has guided the Flynn family for generations. A family that has given its sons and daughters to service of this nation again and again and again. From our parents' quiet faith to our brother, Lieutenant General Michael T. Flynn, whose courage has become both a battle cry and a blueprint. Ours is a family that believes freedom is not a gift, it's a responsibility. General Michael T. Flynn fought to defend truth in an age of deception. He served not for recognition, but for righteousness. And when the storms of politics tried to break him, his faith and our family's faith grew stronger and stronger. Because in a Flynn household, patriotism is not a slogan. It's a calling, it's a covenant, and it's a way of life. And my brother, whom we honor today, has lived that same creed. He holds stars on his shoulders, and he carries the same fire in his soul. He has stood tall in his own battles, some seen and many, many unseen. He has served his country and community with quiet honor, protecting not only borders, but hearts, homes, and values. He is a guardian of what matters most. You see, in every era, America produces the heroes it needs. Washington fought for independence, Grant fought for unity. General Flynn fights for truth, and my brother fights for family, the foundation on which every republic stands. While some battles are fought with weapons, his are fought with conviction. He serves not for glory, but because he was raised to know that liberty's light only stays lit if good men keep watch. And he has kept watch faithfully. Today, as we honor every veteran here and their families, those who carried rifles, radios, stretchers, and prayers, I ask all of us to remember what unites us and all of them. Duty, honor, sacrifice, and faith. Faith that God still blesses this country. Faith that the Republic is still worth defending. And faith that even in our hardest times, good men and women will rise. So today we rise to honor my brother, to honor General Michael Flynn, and to honor every veteran, their families, whose courage keeps this nation free. And before we close, I want everybody to lift their heads high to the heavens for a blessing over my brother, over the veterans, over the families, and over this land we love. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the warriors you have raised in every generation, for those who carried your light through the darkest valleys of war, and for those who return home carrying the weight of freedom on their shoulders. Bless my brother and all our veterans today with peace that heals, with the strength that endures, and with purpose renewed by your grace. Protect their families and guide their steps, and let this nation never, ever forget that its greatness rests upon the hearts of those who served. God bless my brother. God bless General Michael T. Flynn. God bless the veterans and their families and the Gold Star families, God, and God bless the Flynn family, and may God bless the United States of America. Please honor, please give a big hand for General Michael T. Flynn, my brother. the People's General.
I mean, Mary's my little sister. She brings me to tears every time she talks. I'm going to have her stay up here with me because she represents so much for our country and certainly our family. I'm deeply, deeply honored to be here today. What a wonderful setting that we have. You know, that big, beautiful flag up there. And what I would just want to say to start the day, because you can't do all these kinds of things without all the people that are in the background. So Fran and Diane Ventura, I mean, you guys are amazing. I don't know where Diane's at right now. She's probably driving a golf cart. There she is. And Fran right there. Thank you guys for everything that you do. The National Veterans Parade Foundation does this with the kindness from you guys, and also from the kindness and the generosity of the various organizations, the sponsors that you just saw, but frankly from other people. And not a dime of this for everybody that's watching, everybody that has a conversation about watching the parade today, or that's out there watching it being live streamed somewhere. Not a penny comes from our government, not a cent. Okay, this is done out of the goodness of the hearts of many, many Americans who have been able to basically stand up and just say, we're going to recognize our veterans. And veterans are a very, very special group. On Friday, Mary, and that's why I wanted to keep her up here, our grandfather and other relatives are buried in that beautiful national cemetery on the other side of the river. We're over there visiting it this past Friday. You know, for those that don't know, and I'll just give a quick summary, both my grandfathers served in World War I. My grandfather, my father, my uncle served in World War II. My grandfather and my father served in the Korean War. I have had a brother serve in the Vietnam War, and since that period of time, every single member of my family in some capacity has served in every single war since what they called the Great War, which was World War I, up until now. We've had a legacy of service in our family, but we only represent the many millions that have given their lives up for our country. And and that's what it means to serve. And that's the thing about being a veteran. And I'm just going to tick off what I believe are the core elements. What are the core elements of being a veteran? There's a lot of veterans that are here. I personally want to thank, and I don't know if they can hear me, but the Metropolitan Police Department of the City of Washington, D.C., the fire department that brought out this beautiful flag. I mean, a lot of them are veterans. A lot of these people that serve as first responders around the country have also served in our military, but particularly this day, we couldn't do it without the support of both the police and the fire department here in the city. So give them a big round of applause. And I want to thank you. I mean, amazing, amazing people. So the core elements of being a veteran, and there's 4 of them that I've captured. Service is the first one. Service. But service is a responsibility of every single American. We all have a duty and a responsibility to serve this country. Every single one of us, whether you wear the cloth of this country or not, we all have a duty and a responsibility, and everybody knows that now. Veterans have worn the uniform, they've trained, deployed, and stood ready. Stood ready on the redoubts to defend our freedom and defend our nation. And this can range, a lot of people that maybe never served in combat tours, that's fine. You serve in peacetime and you serve in wartime. The other one is sacrifice. The next one, the second element of being a veteran, and sacrifice. Boy, and we're gonna recognize some sacrifice here in a minute with one of our very own in what we call the Spartan Pledge. But many have left families. Many have left families, and I want to underscore that. They've left careers, and they've left being a civilian behind, and they have decided to stand up and do something so noble as Abraham Lincoln talked about, giving the last true measure of devotion in the cause of freedom for this country. I mean, and many carry, as my sister Mary just highlighted, many carry these invisible scars that are back here, and we're going to recognize some of that here in just a moment with what we call the Spartan Pledge. But we still have the challenges of veterans committing suicide, which is just a devastating result of their service in uniform overseas, whether it's traumatic brain injury, whether it's post-traumatic stress. And this goes back to every single war that we have ever had. The third element of being a veteran, veterans have have a discipline and a set of skills. And you just saw the Met guy that was just up here who said he served in our armed service. I mean, those are skills that we create in our veterans, and there's so many veterans out of here today. But those skills they bring an unparalleled work ethic, because they know what being part of a team is. They know what leadership is. They know how to take what they've learned and recreate it into something better for our country. Some of the best leaders that we have in our country over the history of our country have come out of our service, and have come out of our military. And we can't forget that. They bring a set of ethics, they bring leadership, they bring responsibility. And then the fourth one, and probably the most important, is our oath. The oath of office that we swear to our country to uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And that oath does not expire when we are discharged from the military. It stays with us for a lifetime. And we all have to continue to live up to that oath. So on that note, what I want to do is we're going to bring up a great friend of mine, a great servant, a guy who served in our Special Operations Forces, Kyle Copeland. He's going to lead us in what's called the Spartan Pledge. And the Spartan Pledge is dedicated to a great friend of ours, many of that are here in our group here today, Sergeant Boone Cutler. Sergeant retired Boone Cutler recently passed away here in Washington, D.C., and he was taken very good care of in the final hours of his life. And we have his wife up here today, Melissa Cutler. And Boone created something called the Spartan Pledge. And you're going to see the Spartan sword up here in a second. The Spartan sword that was designed and made by first responders and by our veterans comes out of the steel from the Twin Towers of New York City. So it was created out of the steel of the Twin Towers of New York City. And there's a pledge, and we're going to take the pledge. We're going to state the pledge to you so you understand what it is. And what it has to do with making sure that when you depart the military, when you depart wearing the cloth of our country, and you go off to hometown America and you become a veteran somewhere, that you're not forgotten. And that's the purpose. It's one of the main purposes of this parade here today, from a national perspective, to walk up and down this beautiful street that we're on here called Constitution Ave, as Fran said, in front of this place where it resides, right? Our Constitution, the longest living document in the history of mankind that has served us so well, right? So this idea of taking care of our veterans is so important, and recognizing them on a constant basis every single day of the year, if not just over a couple of days, right, once a year that we do these parades. Hug a veteran. Those that are watching this thing, live streaming this, who's watching it on TV, all the veterans out there, every single day we have to thank a veteran for what they have done to serve this country, to be prepared to sacrifice their very lives to be able to do the thing. So, Kyle, why don't you guys come on up? You go ahead. You got it. You just go ahead and do the pledge, okay? Let them know what it's about. Yep. Guys, just stand.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Kyle Copeland.
Background on yourself.
I am a retired Army, 23 years, Special Operations. If I get a little emotional, I'm sorry, because Boone Cutler, he meant a lot to me and us. And he came up with this pledge. It's suicide prevention for veterans and first responders alike. So if there's any veterans and first responders out there, would you please stand? And I'm going to recite the pledge, and you can repeat after me, please. Yep, stand by.
This sword is made out of World Trade Center steel, and it travels the country. And there's a pledge. The pledge is something that veterans do all over the country to help their battle buddies fight against veteran suicide, which is a horrible epidemic. I think about 12,000 people died in the current wars, and about 250,000 have died from suicide since Desert Storm. So this sword has a life of its own. It travels all over the world, and veterans get together and they take a pledge against suicide that they'll contact each other. And we're going to take it right now, and we're going to take the pledge with all of you.
Repeat after me.
So if you will please repeat after me. I will not take my own life
I will not take my own life
by my own hand
by my own hand
until I talk to my battle buddy first.
until I talk to my battle buddy first.
My mission
My mission
is to find a mission
is to find a mission
to help my warfighter family.
to help my warfighter family. All right.
Thank you guys. God bless y'all and God bless America.
Great. Oh my God. Thank you guys. So awesome. So just hang up here. Okay, everybody. We're going to step off the stage. I don't know what you got next there, but you guys are doing a great job. Enjoy the parade today. Thank the weather gods for giving us a beautiful day here. And for everybody that's visiting Washington, D.C., this is the most amazing place on the planet. Okay, and we have to protect it. I get emotional talking about it. We have to protect it. We have to protect this city. We have to protect this country with every single fiber that we have in our bodies. And we will never quit, right? God bless y'all. God bless America. And thank you very much.
I said it the other night when he spoke, and every time I hear him speak, but I tell you what, I never served in the military, but doesn't he make you want to? Goodness gracious. Thank you, General Flynn. So before we start our parade, which is going to begin in just a little bit, I wanted to take a moment to recognize the service members we have here. So when I call out your service, give a big shout out. Where are my Marines at? Navy. Army. Coast Guard. Air Force. Space Force. Am I missing any? All right, how about the families that stand behind these great service members? Where are you? All right, and right before our parade begins, we're going to hear one more time from Army veteran Tim Maggard. One more time.
This goes out to all you veterans and your families. You can know that whenever it is, you're going to be in the house of heroes. You were young, scared, willing to go anywhere. When your country called, you stood tall. You came home, scarred, didn't think it would be so hard. And you don't like to talk about what you saw. Beyond what I can comprehend, the sacrifice of the women and men who gave so much without applause. I don't know you and you don't know me, but thanks to you, I wake up safe and free. I hope you never feel forgotten, because you've got a home in the house of heroes. Your name will live on in the house of heroes. I'm proud to honor you. It's been long overdue. You're right where you belong, in the house of heroes. In a world where life's not always fair, and sometimes we have to fight for what we believe, there's a price paid. I can't help be amazed by the brave who gave it all for you and me. those who fought to defend what it means to be American, to keep that flag I love flying high. The debt I owe you I can't pay, but I'm thankful that I get to say you're never gonna be forgotten, because you got a home in the house of heroes. Your name will live on in the house of heroes. I'm proud to honor you. It's been long overdue. You're right where you belong, in the house of heroes. Well, I hope you never feel forgotten. No, you're never gonna be forgotten, 'cause you got a home in the house of heroes. Your name will live on in the house of heroes. I'm proud to honor you. It's been long overdue. You're right where you belong, in the house of heroes. You've got a home in the house of heroes. You've got a home in the house of heroes. Yeah, you've got a home in the house of heroes. You've got a home.
Tim, that was fabulous. We'd love for you to sing one more song.
They lit the fire of a great idea, stood against an iron hand. A band of rebel hearts took a shot in the dark. It took what they gave to get us this far. Blood, sweat, and faith, dreams anyone can chase. A red, white, American blueprint, part of a sacred land, a bigger plan. A red, white, American blueprint. Oh yeah, it's our American blueprint. One nation built to last, 300 million strong. Family safe at home, that's freedom you can't hold. We stand a little taller when old glory's flown. Yeah, blood, sweat, and faith, dreams anyone can chase. A red, white, American blueprint, part of a sacred land, a bigger plan. A red, white, American blueprint. Oh yeah, it's our American just ink on a parchment page in a glass case, tucked away somewhere. It's blood and sweat and faith, dreams anyone can chase. A red, white, American blueprint, part of a sacred land, a bigger plan. A red, white, American, American. Blood, land, a red, white American blueprint. Oh yeah, it's our American blueprint. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Our American blueprint. Our American blueprint. Thank you so much. From the shores of tyranny, through the perils of the sea, for a chance at liberty they came, driven by divinity, with a dream of equality, carrying our destiny they came. Now, in the mansion of their vision, toil and sacrifice, their sacred honor, treasure, and their very lives, we stand on hallowed ground, torn like a flag in battle worn, but mended by the rights and blessings sent from heaven. Stand through the darkest storms endure, hand in hand we can ensure that the dream lives on and on for a more perfect union. Justice and liberty held together in unity, a bright light for humanity we stand. For the brave of history, the voiceless and the weak, for the legacy we leave, we stand. Now, in the mansion of their vision, toil and sacrifice, their sacred honor, treasure, and their very lives, we stand on hallowed ground, torn like a flag in battle worn, but mended by the rights and blessings sent from heaven. Stand through the darkest storms endure, hand in hand we can ensure that the dream lives on and on for a more perfect union. A more perfect union. We stand for the cost of this dream, the blood, sweat, and prayers to be free. We stand by each other like the stars and the stripes of the united lives of America. America, we stand on hallowed ground, torn like a flag in battle worn, but mended by the rights and blessings sent from heaven. Stand through the darkest storms endure, hand in hand we can ensure that the dream lives on and on for a more perfect union. perfect union, hand in hand we stand for. A more perfect union, more perfect union. Thank you.
Everybody, let's give it up one more time for Tim Maggard, U.S. Army. We're about ready to have a parade. Before we do, let me thank you one more time and introduce our announcing team. You've already met Miss Christy Clark, and her partner today was our first Grand Marshal a few years ago, Lieutenant Colonel Tony Schaefer, in color. And before we get started, I want to let you know, after all this program, we are going to start exactly 12 o'clock. Thank you very much.
All right, DC, it's time to sparkle and celebrate. The floats are lined up and the flags are flying, and the National Veterans Parade is officially underway. You excited, Tony?
I am excited. It's wonderful to be here, and as any good intelligence officer will tell you, we bring good weather, and we brought good weather today. It will
sure
not
did.
rain, so here we are.
We sure did.
Hooah.
All right, DC, let's start with our very first float, the Washington, D.C. Metro Police Honor Guard.
All right. If it wasn't for them, we would not be protected today. DC Police, they are doing a fabulous job, the Metro Police.
With precision and respect, they carry our nation's colors to honor every man and woman who has ever worn the uniform of this great nation.
That's right. They are the thin blue line that protects the large capital that we have. So
They sure
God bless
are.
them.
Let's hear it for the Washington, D.C. Metro
All right.
Police. I kind of want one of those Harleys.
I do. Electric Light in Blue.
I
Great
think so, I
movie.
think
You got to see that. All right. And here's the color guard. God bless the Metropolitan Police.
And we've even got a fire truck coming.
Columbia
I
Heights,
love
D.C.
it. Thank you,
Engine.
D.C. Police.
Thank you. All right, first responders.
Let's hear it for our first responders
Engine
one
11.
more time.
Yeah, DC. Hey.
All right, and coming at number 2 is the Mayor's Office of Veterans Affairs. Let's welcome the Mayor's Office of
That's
Veterans
right.
Affairs, representing our nation's capital and its unwavering commitment to serving those who have served us.
It's wonderful. We get such great support from the city of DC. Thank you.
Their mission is to support veterans, military members, and their families right here in Washington, D.C., ensuring our heroes are never forgotten. Thank you to the Mayor's Office. Thank you.
Color Guard, ROTC, Army ROTC, hooah!
The Jackson Reed Color Guard, Junior ROTC. Let's hear it for them.
Thanks for being here.
We got one of our first marching bands, Tony. Coming up is the Millersville University Marching Band. This talented group of student musicians carries the beat of America's heart with every note, celebrating patriotism, community, and the spirit of unity that defines our great nation.
All right.
Thank you to the Millersville University Marching Band. Coming up next is Events DC Float, one of
All
our big
right.
sponsors, Tony, for this event.
A key sponsor that was actually instrumental to last year's parade.
Love
If
it. They do a lot.
If it wasn't for them last year, I don't know if we would have had a parade. So God bless Events DC and their leadership, vision, and support.
Absolutely. Events DC helps bring people together for moments that matter. From national celebrations to hometown gatherings, reminding us that community is at the core of what makes America great. Thank you, Events DC.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. God
See
bless
Dr.
you.
Johnson
Thanks.
up there.
Hey, Dr. Johnson. Shout out.
Coming up next is the Metro Police Force recruiting team.
That's right. And they're right now recruiting with a $25K bonus. So don't walk, run to sign up for the DC Metro Police.
Wow.
Get out there. That's right.
These
25K, right? That's right. No, I'll sign up. I'll do a hitch.
These dedicated officers represent the future of local law enforcement.
Exactly.
Brave men and women ready to serve, protect, and uphold the values that make communities safe and strong.
There you go. Join up. They need your help.
Next up is Mission Barbecue. You can almost
That's
smell
right.
the patriotism.
So I checked. There's no barbecue in those containers. Just saying. So don't get excited. No. You got to go to the restaurant to get the barbecue, though, right?
Mission Barbecue travels
That's right.
the country serving up mouthwatering food and a deep love for America's heroes.
That's right. Little known, their first restaurant was in Stafford County, where I work for Sheriff Dave Decatur as his Homeland Security Advisor. So shout out to Mission Barbecue.
Number 8, U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs Police
All
and
right.
Derek Westmoreland. Let's give a proud
I talked to Derek
welcome.
earlier. Hey, Derek.
This team stands watch over our nation's VA facilities, keeping America's heroes safe and secure every single day. Another shining example
right.
of service beyond the call of duty.
Good to see you.
And coming up next is the American Legion Motorcycle Group. They are rolling in style and history. It's the American Legion Motorcycle Group.
Hoo-ah.
Honoring the legacy of soldiers, some of the bravest and most respected soldiers in U.S. history. These riders continue their proud mission of service, unity, and community outreach across our nation. Thank you to the
Thank you.
American Legion Motorcycle Group. And coming up next, I hear another band, Tony. It's the Century Marching Knights from the coolest small town in North America, Sykesville, Maryland. Let's hear it for Century Band Marching Knights.
We got to change.
Right here. Century High School Marching Knights from Sackville, Maryland is up now. After. No, we're still good. I don't think we've seen 10 anymore.
I don't think we've seen them either, yeah. Is that?
All right, let's give a huge shout out to the next one, the Maryland Jeep Club. Back again with pride, it's the Maryland Jeep Club showing their patriotism one Jeep at a time. These proud Americans hit the road to support veterans causes, charities, and local events across the Mid-Atlantic, proving that service can come on four wheels too.
And they're honoring the fallen through the fallen of the boots as symbolizes those who have fallen in combat. So thank you for symbolizing and reflecting on those who fell. 22.
Mission 22. Oh. This is also Mission 22. Together we honor Mission 22 and the Maryland Jeep Club joining forces to raise awareness for veteran suicide prevention and to support those healing from the invisible wounds of war. Their message is one of hope, brotherhood, and the power of community, because no veteran should ever fight alone. You know that too well, Tony.
I know. It's one of the great things about today. This is the ultimate expression of support, unity, and hope for veterans. So
Absolutely.
thank you all for being here. Thank you all for expressing this in such a direct and meaningful way.
And look at these, how many Jeeps have shown up for this today?
Every year. I think every Jeep here has been here before. I think that Diane said that. So, and then more. So,
And is there a cooler ride than a Jeep? I mean, come on, it's
no,
pretty
I don't
cool.
think so. The Jeep is the vehicle that won World War II and continues to serve today. The
I
American
love
public.
it.
That's right. That's a
Thank
cool
you
one.
for all you do.
Yeah,
Very
thank you.
cool.
Looks like it's going to eat something.
So let's hear it again for the Maryland Jeep Club.
Yeah. And again, they were here last year. They have been a very consistent supporter and have been very proud to be in our parade I think from the very beginning.
Love it.
I love return what would you call them? A return act? They're not really an act.
Return Act. I kind of like
Yeah.
it. Return Act. Yeah. Return Patriots. We'll call them
Return Patriots. Yeah, the first year, as a matter of fact, Jeeps led the beginning of the parade. I know because I was in one.
Love it.
We took the Jeeps out first that time. So.
Let's show our support one more time for this Maryland Jeep Club.
All right. Thank you for being here. I'll presume that they want to send us messages.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good. Oh, we got the Grinch in this one.
Oh, my.
Must be Christmas.
He probably stole the MREs, right? Instead of the gifts, he took the MREs, which, by the way, it's probably a good thing. They're very fattening, right? You know that. That's right. The
Who's
Grinch
ready
stole-
for Christmas? We got the Grinch right here kicking off the season. All right, and I see a new one round in the corner. It looks like it could be the Florida firefighter fife and drums.
Excellent.
The sound of tradition fills the air as Florida firefighter fife and drums makes their entrance.
No parade is complete without bagpipes.
Right? There's
Ever.
just something about it.
That's right.
They have stirring bagpipes and drums and is a 45-member band that honors fallen heroes and celebrates the bravery of firefighters and first responders everywhere.
Excellent.
What a great sound.
Oh, I love this. Just gives you chills. And there's Mike.
Amazing. And look who it is, Tony. It is our Grand Marshal for this year's parade. Here he is.
There he is.
Lieutenant General Michael T. Flynn, United States Army retired. General Flynn is a decorated combat veteran, lifelong patriot, defender of freedom, and he embodies courage, leadership, and the unbreakable spirit of the American soldier. Let's give our American general the welcome he deserves. And coming up is our SpartanSword.org with the Danny Matula Jeeps. They are marching forward, strength and purpose. It's SpartanSword.org, an organization devoted to promoting healing and resilience among America's warriors. Their mission reminds us that true strength is found in helping one another carry the weight of service. And you know, holding that sword is Boone Cutler's wife.
Yes, I know. And it's so important that she's here to represent his legacy and his courage. And I think courage is contagious, as we say in combat. So one of the great things about her being here with Mike, with this team, is showing the courage and necessity of working together to support veterans. Thank you.
Yes,
God bless you.
what a patriot she is. And coming up is the American History Flag presentation with U.S. veterans and AMVETS. The American History Flag presentation with U.S. veterans presented alongside AMVETS. Watch proudly as they bring history to life, honoring the stars and stripes that have flown over every battlefield and every act of American courage.
God bless them. God bless you guys for showing the colors of our great nation.
And here come the proud members of AMVETS, American veterans, continuing to serve their communities long after hanging up the uniform. They embody the spirit of ongoing service, reminding us that America's heroes never stop giving back. Thank you, AMVETS.
Thank you, AMVETS. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Ooh.
And do you know that this flag distribution is making sure that they have flags all along this route today?
That's right. God bless you. Thank you for actually adding to the character, the very character of our route today. So if it wasn't for you guys, it would not be such a fabulous and colorful parade.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And I see the Patriot Lawyer Cyber Monster Truck formation.
Uh-oh.
Here's something you don't see every day. This powerhouse display combines American innovation, creativity, and patriotism, proving that freedom and horsepower go
That's
hand
right.
in hand. Look at that cyber truck. I love it.
That's right. Don't sue me today.
Thank you, Law of Patriot. What great
This
trucks.
is great.
This
That's
is
right.
fantastic.
Fabulous. What a beautiful truck. Peace through strength and the law. Absolutely.
That's
America.
right, in America. And this next one, absolutely amazing. Y'all welcome the American Gold Star Mothers. Please rise in spirit for the American Gold Star Mothers, women whose sons and daughters have paid the ultimate sacrifice for freedom. Their love and loss reminds us of the true cost of liberty and the enduring strength of a mother's heart.
God bless you. God bless you.
Look at these ladies, these wonderful Gold Star mothers. Let's give them a round of
That's
applause
right.
one more time.
For everything they've done to protect the nation through their children, through their children's sacrifice,
Absolutely.
who have actually given the last full measure of devotion, as said by President Reagan. That's President Lincoln.
We now see the Coleman High School Bearcat Band from Coleman, Alabama. From the great state of Alabama, it's the Coleman High School Bearcat Band. With precision marching and powerful sound, these young musicians honor our veterans through every note they play. Let's hear it for those proud Bearcats keeping the music of America alive.
They're in the Army colors, too.
They are.
That's right. Black and gold.
Let's hear it for these Army color bands.
Hoo-ah. That's right.
I think we should get you one of these flags, Tony. I think you can do this.
Those are cool. We should do that after. We'll
I
just
think
join
so.
them and throw the flags around a little
I
bit.
think so.
That's good exercise.
Let's hear it one more time for the Coleman High School Bearcat Band.
Wonderful.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, here come the Miss America 2026 convertible, carrying our nation's pageant royalty. These remarkable young women represent grace, leadership, and service, reminding us that true beauty shines brightest when it uplifts others and honors our heroes. Looks
Good
like we have Miss
afternoon,
Capitol
ladies.
Hill and Miss Southwest Waterfront.
Wow. Beautiful. Makes you want to move to Washington.
Right? Yeah,
That's
beautiful
right.
girls.
See? Now there's. I'll just mention that they're sponsoring it. Well, and for the pageant queens, we have a sponsor, the Rappahannock Electric Cooperative. And let's face it, they are bringing a lot of power to our parade, right?
Love it.
Look at that. That's right.
They proudly
Power.
power communities
All
across
the way.
Virginia. Sponsors for our pageant queens today. Their support keeps the lights on and the spirit of service strong, proving that community power truly runs on patriotism.
There you go.
And
Perfect.
look, it is the ultimate beauty queen, Cassie Donegan, our very own Miss America.
Yay! And look at that cool car. Oh, what a great ride for Miss America, right? Am I right? Of
Look
course.
at that
yeah.
beautiful red head in that beautiful red car.
That's
I love
right.
it.
Elegance.
And right behind her is Miss Virginia and Miss Virginia Teen.
So I hate to admit it, that car is as old as I am. That's true. It's true.
Miss
You guys laugh.
Spotsylvania right here too.
Hey, another beautiful
Miss
car with
Louisa
beautiful
County,
ladies.
Miss Hanover County.
Beautiful.
Miss Louisa County's team looking beautiful. All
right.
And coming up next, why, here's some more bands. It is the Griffin High School Marching Band. From the Peach State, the Griffin High School Marching Band brings big sound and Southern pride to Washington. These talented students are the heartbeat of their community, honoring our veterans through rhythm, unity, and passion. Let's give them a hand, y'all!
Great.
These are some great colors too. Get those girls bringing the sparkle to Washington, D.C. All the way from Georgia.
So she said the same.
All the way from Georgia. Let's hear it once again.
Wonderful.
All right, now here I know is coming up one that you'll love, Tony. The Wounded Warriors.
Yes.
Please welcome the Wounded Warriors, men and women who embody courage beyond measure. Their resilience, faith, and determination reminds us that even in the face of adversity, America's heroes never back down. Let's give them the loudest applause of the day for our Wounded Warriors.
That's right. They're an organization that does not talk, they act. They actually do the hard thing of reaching out, doing what they can to find and help veterans survive and thrive. So God bless them.
I love that. And one of my favorite
right.
organizations
That's right.
is next, Moms for America. The incredible Moms for America are women who stand strong for faith, family, and freedom.
That's right.
They're inspiring mothers across the country to raise patriots, protect liberty, and keep the American dream shining bright for generations to come. Let's hear it for Moms for America.
Did you know if it wasn't for moms, we wouldn't be here?
That's a good point.
I know.
That's
It's
a great
true.
point. Up next, we have the NovaVets.org, representing Northern Virginia with pride. It's NovaVets.org. They are a group dedicated and devoted to supporting local veterans through advocacy, outreach, and brotherhood. Their motto, no one left behind ever. Let's salute these everyday heroes.
Thank you for being here. Yes. As a former resident of Northern Virginia, this is very important. We have a lot of veterans in Northern Virginia in the region. So thank you all for being here and what you do.
Look at this group. There's a whole bunch
Yeah,
of them.
this
Wow,
is wonderful.
This is amazing.
Wow. Yeah.
Tony, I don't know if you've looked all the way down the street, but this parade has so many people here.
Yeah. So,
Absolutely incredible.
wow.
And right here, let's welcome this beautiful 102-year-old World War II
Wow.
veteran.
102 years old. Cool.
Wow, amazing.
That's right.
Thank you
102.
so much.
Wow. Think of what he's seen. Think of everything he's done.
Dr. America 2026 riding in this cool Jeep.
That's right. There's my friend Brenda. Hi, Brenda. She got stuck in the Jeep. I don't know why, but there she is.
It's a pretty cool Jeep to be
That's
stuck
a cool
in.
Jeep. Cool ride. That's right. I think
Looks
it's
like
still
we
there,
got
yeah.
some more royalty coming up here. Dr. World 2026. Dr.
World.
Universe. Look at that.
Wow. More beauty. More
Dr.
beauty
World
than we deserve.
2026, 2025, Dr. USA, and Dr. USA 2025
Wow.
and 6. Amazing.
Wonderful. Oh, look, I love pets.
Oh,
And
look at
what we
that
have.
little puppy.
Look at that little
Welcome,
puppy.
the Wounded Paw Project, helping veterans and rescue animals heal together.
Wow.
Through partnership and purpose, these four-legged friends remind us that love and loyalty know no rank or uniform. Let's hear it for paws and patriots alike.
We got just one
The Rah Rah
Slingshot.
Slingshot Group cruising in next. It's Rah Rah Slingshot. These eye-catching rides and their patriotic owners travel to honor veterans across the country, proving that you can celebrate freedom in style, speed, and spirit. That car is something else.
It's kind of cool, and it's pretty well lit, too.
I like it. So now let's stand tall for the Army Navy Union USA Incorporated, one of America's oldest patriotic organizations. Their members preserve the bond between soldiers and sailors, serving veterans with dedication and keeping the spirit of military tradition alive.
Wow, from 1886.
And it looks like we have National Commander Justin McClure.
Hey, welcome, Commander. Welcome.
Who do we have coming up on this one?
And the lady president, Rebecca Harderstein.
Thank you, Rebecca,
Yeah,
for being here.
hey. We got it. I know we got it right. Isn't that cool? We didn't stutter either.
Like the oldest veterans organization, 1886.
Yeah.
This is the Army Navy Union USA, stand tall for the Army Navy Union USA, one of America's oldest patriotic organizations. Their members preserve the bond between soldiers and sailors serving our
Wonderful.
veterans.
Thank you.
And I hear another marching band, Tony.
From, I think, from Woodbridge, yes. Woodbridge, Virginia, Garfield.
Garfield High School
Northern
marching band
Virginia.
is coming up. They're from Prince William County, Virginia. It's the Garfield High School marching band. Their powerful melodies and marching precision bring a burst of pride to our nation's capital today. Let's make some noise for these outstanding student musicians.
All right.
I love their red, white, blue. Look at that.
And they're local, just south of the city. Battle Hymn of the Republic.
Love it. You know, the Venturas love a marching band.
Oh yeah, it's
So
their
glad,
thing. It's
so
their
glad
thing.
they've been able to bring these outstanding bands together.
Wonderful. All right.
What?
35 and 30.
And coming up, let's welcome the Royal Legion of Spain joining us in solidarity and friendship to honor America's veterans. Their presence here reminds us that freedom and service are values that we share across the world. Please welcome the Royal Legion of Spain.
Amazing. Welcome.
They got some great uniforms, Tony. I love this.
I know. So I spent some time. I went to high school in Lisbon, Portugal, and I spent some time in Spain. So God bless you. God bless the Spanish and everything you do. Thank you for being here.
Let's hear it again for these wonderful patriots, the Royal Legion of Spain.
Thank you for being here from Spain. España.
And it looks like coming up next, Tony, we have America First Veterans Association. They're marching proud and strong. The America First Veterans Association stands for patriotism, unity, and the defense of American values. These veterans continue their mission of service by putting faith, family, and country first always.
That's right. God and country, supporting the veterans, doing everything you can to make the veterans strong, durable, and part of a prosperous society.
They were there at the dinner the other night,
That's
too.
right.
Absolutely wonderful.
That's right. Harbor Springs. 38.
Parkersburg High School Big Red Marching Band is next from Parkersburg, Virginia. From West Virginia, it's the Parkersburg High School Big Red Marching Band, bursting with pride, rhythm, and heart. These talented students carry the sound of America as they salute our heroes today. Go Big Red! And right before that, Tony, was the 1st Cavalry Division.
1st Cavalry, which is famous for a number of wars, especially Vietnam. The most decorated division in America's history.
Thank you, 1st Cavalry, for being here as well. Looks like we have an astronaut on a motorcycle.
That's right. They were at the banquet last year. Hey, I remember you from Mar-a-Lago.
This is
That's right.
Star Fury, bringing a burst of patriotic energy and futuristic flair to the parade. Their dazzling display celebrates innovation, courage, and the unstoppable American spirit that always aims higher.
That's right. And they were one of the early supporters of our parade. God bless them.
And next up, I see rolling up here are the pulling for vets. Here come the big engines and the even bigger hearts of Pulling for Vets. This incredible team uses their horsepower to raise funds and awareness for the wounded warriors and veterans' families. Service and strength, that's what drives America forward.
That's right. Fortitude.
And it looks like now we have the Willing Warriors. Marching proudly are the Willing Warriors who open their hearts and homes to America's heroes recovering from injury and trauma. Their retreat at Bull Run gives veterans and their families a place to heal, rest, and reconnect.
And it's so important to give those people a haven where they can go, they can be, and just enjoy being
Absolutely.
alive and recovering.
Thank you. This looks like the Apollo Ridge High School from PA. From the Keystone State, please welcome the Apollo Ridge High School Band. Their spirited sound echoes across the streets of Washington as they salute the men and women who keep America free. I think that's a song from
Top Gun.
Top Gun.
Top Gun.
All right, next
All
up
right.
is one of our amazing sponsors, the MetLife Float, featuring Tim Maggard, Army veteran and recording artist. This float features Tim through his music and his mission. Tim honors those who've served and remind us that the heart of America beats strongest in her heroes.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you, Tim.
MetLife and
Thank you,
Tim.
MetLife. Thank you. Thank you.
And up next is our DC National Guard Capitol Youth Challenge. Marching with discipline and pride, it's the DC National Guard Capitol Youth Challenge. These incredible young people embody the values of leadership, teamwork, and service, showing that the next generation of patriots is ready to carry the torch.
These are truly citizen soldiers. The National Guard is the military force that protects both states, districts, and America.
Our
God bless
future
them.
generation right here. Amazing.
That's right. The future of America.
And up next, we have another royalty in the house, Miss Mariel Lee, who is Ms. New Jersey. She's not just a pageant queen, she's a proud patriot, using her platform to inspire service, kindness, and confidence in communities all across America. Thank you, Ms. New Jersey.
I love New
Mariel
Jersey.
Lee.
That's right. I love it. You guys almost got the mafia out. It's great.
And coming up next, we have the Malcolm X Shabazz Marching Band from another New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey, coming up now.
All right.
They're bringing high energy and electrifying rhythm to the streets of DC. It's the Malcolm X Shabazz Marching Band, known for their precision and passion. This powerhouse ensemble from Newark keeps the crowd on its feet and the stars and stripes flying high.
What a great performance.
Great
wow.
performance.
Wow.
And
more
a
flags.
huge marching band.
Yeah, wow.
You need to get you some of those little pom-poms on your
That's
shoes
right.
next time, Tony.
New Jersey's finest.
That's
wow.
right. And next up, we have the VFW Motorcycle Group and Post 9376. Feel the rumble of freedom as the VFW Motorcycle Group rolls through. Each engine honors the service and sacrifice of America's veterans, proving that patriotism still rides strong across the highways of this great nation.
That's right. Getting out on the open road, enjoying the great freedom of our highways and byways of America.
Those are some pretty bikes.
Wonderful.
Let's hear it again for the VFW Motorcycle Group and
That's right.
Post 9376. Thank you for being here.
VFW, great organization.
Absolutely. And coming up next is the Theta Nu PSO Military Fraternity. Representing brotherhood and leadership, it's the Theta Nu PSO Military Fraternity Brandon chapter. These veterans continue serving through mentoring, community projects, and patriotic pride. A salute to lifelong service. Thank you, Theta Nu PSO Military Fraternity.
So that's the thing. It's not only about men or women, it's about the fraternity of service and doing everything they can to return and invest for the future, for their children and your children and my children.
Absolutely.
And the future of our nation. So God bless them.
Absolutely. And coming up is the NVA Jeep Brigade, rolling deep in red, white, and blue. The NVA Jeep Brigade, this convoy of classic and custom Jeeps, supports veteran
red
charities and keeps the American flag flying high everywhere they go. Look at that Rubicon.
That's right. I love that. Look at that.
That
You
is
could take that in the
amazing.
desert and camouflage it. That's right. Texas. Don't mess with Texas or Jeeps.
Uncle Sam looks a little tired in this one.
Yeah, well, it's the government shutdown got to him.
That's right.
I guess he's been waiting for, the government to open, and he kind of faded away in the meantime. But
Thank
I
you.
have faith.
Thank you,
That's
NVA
right.
Jeep Brigade.
57.
And coming up now is Operation Dust Off. Please welcome Operation Dust Off, honoring the heroic helicopter medics who've saved countless lives on the battlefield. Their legacy of courage and care lives on through every veteran they continue to support today.
So important to understand that on the field of battle, we will be there with medical support almost instantly.
Absolutely.
These people have saved more lives by instant and continuous support to those on the front.
Absolutely.
Bringing them to the rear, getting a medical treatment, and evacuating. God bless.
And right behind them is the Heroes for Humanity with Dennis Price, the founder, marching with purpose. Heroes for Humanity was founded by Dennis Price, a veteran dedicated to serving fellow veterans and first responders. Their mission is clear: honor, uplift, and inspire those who've given their all.
All right.
That's a cool horn.
Raging Rams.
And up next is Siouxland High School Raging Rams Marching Band. Bringing big brass and bold rhythm, the Siouxland High School Raging Rams Marching Band, straight from Maryland. They fill the parade with excitement and pride. Coming up next is the Women Veterans on Float with Make America Sparkle Again. Let's give a shout out to these ladies. Get ready to be inspired. Coming down the parade route is a float that shines brightly as the American spirit itself. Founded by Patriot herself, Deborah Yana, who makes these incredible jackets. They are worn by the likes of Alina Haba, Christy Nome, and Kimberly Golfoyle, as well as hanging in the West Wing of our great White House. And on her float with her is the new podcast, American Honey. She is donning one of Deborah's jackets as well. Check her out at American Honey Podcast.
Wow.
She's here to give teens the information they need before they're even allowed to vote. Isn't that great, Tony, that we have
Education is important.
Absolutely.
Facts.
And young
Facts
people
matter.
starting podcasts like this is incredible.
So get out there, tell your story, tell the story of other, and people will love you for telling the truth.
Absolutely. And
That's
Deborah
right.
Yana, you have done so much for this nation. Make America Sparkle Again truly is amazing. If you want one
Absolutely.
of her jackets, check them out.
Do you make them in olive drab?
And look at this, even men can get them.
I
want me to
know.
get you
Well, I
of
want
these,
one in
Tony?
olive drab.
I feel like it.
I want something I can wear like in the woods. Can you do that? Can you give me one in the woods?
Let's do a
That's
camo
right.
one,
That's right.
Deborah. Tony needs a camo one.
That's
Look at
right.
these lovely ladies on here, the veterans. These women veterans. Look at how amazing
Wonderful.
this is.
Right. We fight as one force. Right? All together. Hooah!
Absolutely. Gorgeous
Thank
ladies
you.
in those jackets. I love it. Thank you, Deborah Yana, you beautiful veterans, and American Honey herself.
All right. Here we go.
I don't have this one. What? Yeah, pick it up. I don't have this. I
Do
don't
we have
this
that?
one. What name? What number? Next up is AMV for America, led
Ooh-ah.
by Alfonso Talavera. Proudly marching for unity and honor, their mission is to ensure that veterans' voices are heard and their sacrifices remembered. Let's give them a big salute.
Hooah! Looking sharp. Love the BDUs. Wonderful. Thank you for being here. Wow.
Let's hear it again for AMV for America, led by Alfonso Talavera.
All right. 60.
And coming up next, I hear another band, Tony. It is the Wyoming Exeter Marching Band from Pennsylvania. These streets come alive with the Wyoming Exeter Marching Band from Pennsylvania. With every beat, they celebrate freedom, unity, and the vibrant youth who carry America's music and her future forward.
It's one of the great things today. We have so many out here from high school, youth, tomorrow's leaders coming out to share this great moment for our veterans.
Absolutely.
Sure.
And next up is Jerry Cecil Veteran Camaro. Rev up your engines for Jerry Cecil's Veteran Camaro. A symbol of American horsepower and veteran pride, this car shines with patriotism and passion for those who have served our great nation.
And look at that old-fashioned cooler.
That
Drink
is
Coca-Cola.
neat.
That's cool.
And with
remember
the
veterans.
BMW,
MIKIA.
absolutely love it.
That's
Absolutely.
right. So important.
And coming up next is one of my favorites, the Grunt Style Foundation. Let's make some noise for Grunt Style Foundation. They are dedicated to supporting veterans and their families. This organization lives by the motto, pride in self, pride in military, pride in country.
Yeah.
And we have the Friendship Woodbridge High School Band from Crystal Lake. Get ready for some rhythm and heart. It's the Friendship Woodbridge High School Band, led by Crystal Lake.
From Washington, D.C.
Elementary and middle school. These talented young performers from middle school and elementary school. Tony, can you believe that?
I can't. This is wonderful. Look
These
at this.
talented young performers remind us that music unites us all, and patriotism sounds pretty good with a beat.
From our nation's capital. Spectacular. All right.
I still can't believe those are elementary school
Wow.
and middle schoolers. It's absolutely talented.
What great talent. All right, here we are.
We're at the end of the parade, Tony.
Wow.
And
Way to go.
with the founders themselves,
Wow.
we've got Patriot Outpost Float rolling through next. The Patriot Outpost Float celebrates those who've defended America's freedoms near and far. With flags flying and hearts full of pride, they remind us what it means to be one nation under God. Let's hear it for these wonderful people that put on this great parade. I see Diane Ventura right
Hi,
here.
Diane.
Thank you, Diane.
Thank you.
I mean, look at what you've
All
done.
right.
Absolutely
That's right.
incredible.
If
Your
it wasn't
vision.
for Diane and Fran, we wouldn't be here. So God bless you and you both.
Their
you are
vision
great
is incredible.
patriots. That's right.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, as we close this year's National Veterans
There they go.
Parade in our nation's capital, let's give one final salute to every man and woman who has ever worn the uniform of the United States of America. From our heroes of history to those serving today, may God bless our veterans and may God bless the United States of America. Tony, what an honor to stand here with you today.
Christy, thank you. You've been an amazing patriot and amazing host. So thank you. I'm honored to be on the stage with you. God bless you, and God bless the men and women of the United States military, living, dead, future. We are a great nation. Remember that. God bless us all and move on to do great things.
Be safe going home, and thank you once again to our wonderful DC police.